And welcome back, picking up where we left off last time in Factorio, where we were on the planet of Fulgora, where I believe, before I leave, I wanted to go ahead and ship up at least 100 recyclers. I think I'm going to be a bit lazy and not ship the electromagnetic science, simply because it's not built yet, and we'll probably get the recyclers done first. Oh, we got a couple of these are empty. Which maybe isn't super surprising. If we need more power, I could spread the power grid more, but I think we're good. At least good for what I want to do here before leaving. Which is mainly, apparently, make 20 more recyclers, of which we've got the parts for 8. Okay. So what am I missing? Got the concrete. Short on blue, short on steel. Everything else I have. This episode, assuming there aren't any other delays, we will probably go to a new planet. We'll probably go over to Volcanus. Because that'll give us an opportunity to get more useful researches. First, I'm going to stop by the home planet with the recyclers, and we'll do a bit of recycling construction first. Investing. Did something in my settings get reset? Some frames skipped to coding lag. Okay, yeah, something got set. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the stream between videos, but for the moment, as long as I'm reasonably zoomed in, it shouldn't be a problem. The default resolution on Factorio apparently got kicked back to 4K. And when I zoom out like this and are moving around too much, that causes, or even if there's enough stuff moving on the screen, that causes issues, apparently. Okay, not there yet. Looks like we're mostly blue short. Yeah, mostly blue short. Well, it might be steel too. Oh no, it is steel. Not enough steel? It is enough steel. Okay. In which case I can dump everything else into the network. And then once all that gets shipped, we can hop in the plane ourselves and take off to head back to Nauvis. I'm thinking of putting a very bare bones setup on Nauvis for productivity modules. In our quality modules. So we got a bunch of productivity 2s there. Those are 1s. Okay. And those ones have been upgraded already. going to swap these over to body modules. Hopefully they should clear... I'm probably going to have to delete the row to make it work. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete the row to make it work. It'll be fine in the long run, but short run it's annoying. But what I'll do is I'll make productivity 2, and then try to use that as a way to improve productivity modules going forward. Try to productivity module the productivity modules, or quality module the quality modules. Yes. Alright, that's ready for shipping. Which means it's now being requested, so we're waiting for that to load and ship, and then the ship to be ready to go again. Should soon be heading back to Nauvis. And I suppose, based off of that, let's move that for a moment. So we've got 90 out of the 100 that I've requested. How is that cleanup working? The answer is it isn't really. Okay. One thing I can do here, and then this is what I will do here, is I'll use a filter, blacklist the modules. And then next to that, I will place my passive writer chest. So everything that isn't supposed to be in that row should get backed up eventually. And we'll let it work through the productivity for the moment. And once it gets all that productivity processed, we'll swap over this to quality. So there's one problem with running productivity, right? Is this is technically making the processing short or slower. Okay, so that got set up. We're still waiting on... Well, no, we're waiting on the productivity modules here to be consumed, which means we're waiting on the blue circuits. Almost there. Waiting on fuel, apparently. Is fuel actually the bottleneck? Well, we're running at the speed that the fuel maker runs, okay. This is definitely a setup that could be improved. Kind of just a spaghetti, get me what I want so I can leave the planet setup at the moment. Hello, Cheddar. Yeah, we're working to get off the planet. We got the minimum sort of requirements to get off the planet. We got some science set up, so when we do want the science, we can basically drop by to pick it up. This will probably at some point gum up, and I'll have to do stuff to fix it. Okay, it looks like for the moment the bomb vessel has enough ammunition. Those are final products, so I can only make those faster. Could swap you over to productivity. Again, we'll make it a bit slower, but that's kind of fine. Oops, that was not what I wanted. Okay, that should be making productivity 2. Sort of Dan's not going to do the productivity 2. I can do a little bit better when I get there. And we're waiting on 2 more of these to finish. Yeah, 1 more cycle. So we're waiting for another fuel to get dropped off. There's the fuel. There we go. Ready for us to catch the ride. So I did leave behind some construction robots and some logistics robots, so if we need to, we can do... basically can do construction from a distance, as long as I'm careful. Okay, and we have arrived here. Time to add transition over to Nauvis, and it is immediately accepted that that is our destination. So the ship is away. Slowly get up to speed. And this is a pretty heavy ship, so necessarily expecting to make great time. Hopefully we don't run out of bullets. That's one of the things we're going to be giving the ship some time to catch up on, is rearm before we head out to a new planet. Volcanus. Because the threat situation around Nauvis is a lot more minor than it is around Aqualia. And we were slowly starting to deplete the ammunition on board. Because this thing's capacity to make ammunition is not super fast. It's relying on one electric furnace to produce all its ammo. And it also technically doesn't have enough fuel production to keep the engine running at full speed, so we hit what is functionally the ship's full speed, now that the line pressure is gone. Oh, the bots take the productivity modules out while we're waiting. That should get this going. It hasn't actually backed up those yet, so it's not a rush to get those out, but... did that backwards. It's fine. We can have some productivity modules in there, it'll be fine. Those are productivity, or some quality. I keep getting productivity and quality swapped in my words. Getting warnings about low ammunition on the Bob Fizzy. There are excessive ammunition, or excessive guns on here, so even if we run out of ammunition, we won't, in some of the guns, we shouldn't run to the point, at least at this point, we shouldn't run to the point where we actually run out of defense. We are just crossing the 2/3 distance. I think the asteroid highest density is actually around about here in the trip. The space station's still being built. Super caps, okay. I can make that work, but I see what I broke to make things work. I left a red one around to do that, hopefully. Maybe not. Okay, definitely left an assembly machine around. Let's plop an assembly machine down for the moment. Realizing I probably didn't leave myself a requester chest. Oh, left a requester chest. Maybe didn't leave an inserters, that's a different problem. There's a temporary solution to that is I can nick some inserters we're not actively using to do the construction. At this point, I probably arrived at my destination. Okay, and that's going to rapidly make us up some inserters. So I can put back the ones I've just borrowed. Okay, I think that's enough. Swap over to long handle. Okay, now you need the request for the smalls. Okay, so with that, we've, in theory, fixed and gave this place its own capacity to make its own inserters from a distance. Sort of, kind of unplanned. Okay, so we're at Nauvis. We can land at Nauvis. Now, before I land at Nauvis, well, before I land the stuff at Nauvis, landing site. I don't want the inserter at the landing site to load. Where did I put my landing site? There's my landing site. You. More specifically, you. Use filter, blacklist. Don't grab my recyclers. We're gonna have them land here, but I don't want you to grab them. Okay, recyclers, I believe at this point have landed. Please drop me the planet. This planet, obviously. Thank you. And then give me my recyclers. Thank you. Now I think the thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set up, well, it might not be super basic, but I'm going to try to set up a quality production line with the explicit goal of making quality modules. And then working up from there, potentially. So we pick you up, because we don't really want you in there anymore. Put you back down there. I do want those quality modules and those quality modules. Make it better. Insert quality module into a module slot. Yes. So for the first couple, probabilistically, our quality modules are going to be normal quality modules. Okay, to do what I want to do, I need some production lines, which means I need some space to make some production lines in our botnet. Please disassemble all those trees when the opportunity presents itself. Okay, so that'll be the basis of our factory once the bots come in. Clear this out. Which may take a moment. Not be surprised if it takes a decent while. Initially, these quality issue modules will be acceptable. It's going to be a process making quality modules worth using to make quality modules. So right now we had an 8% chance that these are better than normal. I don't think we've pulled any that are better than normal yet, but... so yeah, I think it basically sums to 8% chance that it is uncommon? Well, 8% chance that it's better than normal, and 8% chance that the quality is more than one level better than normal. Because I only got the base 2 qualities right now, so it's most likely to be base +1 +2 sort of thing going on. Okay, so it looks like the first row of drone sites are down. So the robots now have access to the place I'm trying to have them clear. Whether they're going to do it in an efficient manner is a different problem. To make this work the way I want it to work, I'm going to need a few electric furnace stacks. Other way around. So one for copper. Well, one for iron, one for steel, one for copper. Steel one's going to be a little bit interesting. Because basically what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to do... So 1, 2, 4? Should be enough space. Is whatever gets out of this on normal quality is going to... or out of the iron is going to get shoved into the steel. That's what I'm going to try to do. Which, of course, means I'll have to come through and replace all the productivity or the efficiency modules I'm going to try to put in them, but that'll be fine. That's, of course, going to need to get iron and copper from someplace, so we'll borrow from these systems. But we're not pulling evenly. Okay. That's easy enough to fix. Oh, I've balanced it on the top there, it makes sense. So we'll do a thing there. We'll do a thing there. I didn't have a balancer over here, so we should add one. And apparently these should probably be the red ones. Spaghetti to get things through my rail network, yeah. Okay. So this is going to want to go there. 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 This will take a while to build, but I think we're about time to walk over there. Fulgora, I don't think actually needs me to monitor too much. Made the 15 inserters, so if I need inserters later, we can summon them at a moment's notice. Arguably, I should do the same with passive providers as well. So passive providers, I'm going to need steel chests, apparently, to start with. Okay, let's see if we got any quality modules. I've been working on both of those that are of higher quality. We do. We have exactly one. We have one quality module 2 uncommon. We'll just shove that in the currently working quality module maker. So we should have 1, 2... Well, we don't have the third quality yet, so... Well, we have the third quality, we don't have anything above the third quality right now. Why are you not letting... Say no to that one, because I can't. Okay. Probably coming up where I should put the part break. During the part break, I'm going to temporarily take the stream down to fix the resolution problem. Because apparently right now I'm recording in 4K, which isn't necessarily a problem except when we get skipped frames due to encoding lag. It's a really easy thing in theory to fix, but I have to take the stream down to do it. Is there an easier way to replace these? Not easily, no. Okay, this one wants to be filtered to normal quality. Goes left. Filtered. Common quality goes left. Rinse and repeat. these ones as well. To be fair, anything that isn't normal quality is going to be a severe minority of stuff like this. I may have needed a bit more space. Okay, that's easy to do just by moving everything back one more rung. I really only needed the extra space here. So I'll split. Okay, so the priority here, if we get it to do what I wanted to do, is output priority, left. Hard to see the indicator thing there. Yeah, it is prioritizing left. You're going to be prioritizing right. And that will make it so that everything goes into the steel refinery, and everything surplus of the steel goes into the normal line. In theory, that is our filtering setup for the iron. Basically duplicate this. Let's go on the end of the iron. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to build. Should be way more than enough. Hopefully. It isn't. I have other questions. Somewhat surprised. Well, I did place thousands of orders, so it's happening as it's happening. That should, in time, deal with it itself. We already queued that up to simply. Once I got that built, then I can move on to basically gears and wires, wire circuits. Basically going to build my way up till quality 2. Quality modules is what I'm going to work on. That's probably going to take a lot of time to set up, and that'll probably be what I'll start up in the next part, maybe 2, depending on how long it takes. And we're going to wander back down to the quality modules and see what the status of them are. Okay, and we do have another quality module, which will promptly turn around and shove back in the quality module maker. For the whole 0.6 more quality. So, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying. This is where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break in. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to take the stream down shortly to fix the issue with the encoder. So until the next part, hope you all have a good time, have good luck. The stream is basically going to go right back up as soon as I'm done fixing the encoder issue. If you're watching on YouTube, the next part will be up tomorrow. So catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.